Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dude here, and today we're back with a brand new video. This time I'm going to be sharing with you guys the fastest sustainable credit grinding method in the game. Of course, circuit experience as well as the online time trials are faster, but there's only a finite amount of those events. So in terms of a permanent way to grind for credits, this is undoubtedly the fastest option. You'll be getting 2.2 million credits per hour. In terms of the total race time, that's 825,000 credits with the clean race bonus in 22.5 minutes. Before I get started, if you guys do enjoy this setup and or the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and also subscribe. I'm on the road to 10k and I really look forward to coming out with more videos like this for you guys. But of course, your guys' support really goes a long way and I really appreciate it. So the first thing you want to do is ensure that you have a Nissan R34 GTR. This method also works super well with the R33 GTR, though that car is not available in the basic dealership and you'll have to wait for it in the used car dealer. Also, the R34 has the benefit of also having 6 gears, which definitely helps quite a bit for this grind in particular because of the engine that we have in the car. So once you purchase an R34, go over to the GT Auto shop, and the first thing you're going to want to do is install the engine swap as well as the wide body. Now the engine for this car is actually the Nissan R92CP engine from the Group 1 race car in this game. This engine has a lot of high-end power up in the boost, but it has really good fuel economy because it's a race car engine, and that fuel economy is basically the reason why we're going to be going so fast today in this Tokyo run. Once you equip the wide body and the engine swap, go over to the car customization shop, select wheels, and put on the stock rims, but equip the wide offset with the stock rims. This is also essential to getting the performance points to be correct once we apply the setup, so make sure you do this with the stock rims and the wide offset. Next, go over to custom parts, equip the front splitter, type A or type B will do. The rear diffuser also is really important for this, so make sure to equip the type B rear diffuser as well. Type A will not work, it'll have to be the type B one. Last but not least, equip any of the wings, type A, type B, custom wing, put any of those ones on. For this build in particular, it doesn't matter which one you use. The last thing you must do as well is you actually have to go over to the racing items and equip the roll cage. Once again, type A, B, or C will suffice. I'm personally running type C, but yeah, equip the roll cage. Once you're done that, ensure to go to the tuning shop and buy all of the parts. Basically max out your vehicle, buy all the weight reduction, all the power upgrades, everything that you could buy. Basically get everything that's the fully customizable option as well as all the power upgrades. You're also going to need comfort hard and comfort medium tires for this, so make sure you buy those two tires, comfort hard and comfort medium. So now that we're done buying all of our parts, we're going to go into the tune here, and as you can see, I've staggered the tires in the front and the rear. I've also done some wacky things with the downforce and the weight and the power just to manipulate the performance point system. I've also tried to optimize the suspension as much as I can. Of course, the car is not going to have a lot of grip with these tires, but this is indeed a wall grind build, so it's not going to matter too much. Make sure to apply everything perfectly here, otherwise the performance points might not match with what I have here at 600.00. If you don't, go back into the steps and make sure that you applied everything correctly. And once you have your car ready, of course, we're going to get right into the race. So the strategy for the race is going to actually end up being fuel map 2. Now, when in fuel map 2, you want to make sure to not rev the car out too much. You definitely want to run it almost all the way to red line, but I would shift a little bit earlier than that on average just to ensure that you can make it. We are not going to be pitting a single time this entire race, and this above all really saves a lot of time. The two things you're also going to want to make sure is that when you get to the middle of the track, you're going to have to take 2 of these corners here, these 2 right-handers, completely normally, and make sure to stay in the dry line while you're doing it. This ensures that you don't end up getting damage, which is going to end up slowing down your time overall. So I do recommend taking these 2 corners normally. Last but not least, you're also going to have to brake for this hairpin, as if you do run wide in the last corner, you're going to lose your clean race bonus, which is really bad. You do not want to lose that. So to ensure that doesn't happen, make sure that you brake right around here. You're honestly going to want to start braking before you're done this little left-hand kink super early, because these tires really suck badly and it's hard to get the car turned in. So brake super early, ensure that you keep your car on the road. It may take you a little bit of time to get used to how long the braking distance is, but once you get it, it should be no problem. Another tip I want to share with you guys, and while you're doing the wall rides, if you find that your car is getting a lot of wheel spin against the wall, I quickly like to upshift into 4th and then immediately downshift back into 3rd, like basically instantly. This tends to kill the wheel spin momentarily, but then put you back in the power band in 3rd when you downshift again. Don't ask me why this works, but it seems to work for me to get faster lap times. I would say overall, after the first few laps, you should settle in to be around somewhere between a 151 and a 153. 150s and maybe even a 149 is possible near the end of the race once the track starts to dry up, but the key here is obviously consistency and hitting your marks. Of course, in a credit grind race, it's really not that serious, but if you do want to get the optimal time, which is 22.5 minutes, you're going to have to get good at driving a car that understeers a lot with these tires, obviously. Of course, being a no stop, the priority is basically to make sure that you don't run into the traffic and allow them to impede you when you lap them, and also don't miss the last corner and lose your clean race bonus. But here we are coming to the line, just running out of fuel right at the end, but the total time is a 22:29.009. Now obviously you might not get that on your first try, but this is the fastest credit grinding method in the game. There's no other car that is faster than this, not the rotary Mazda, not the Escudo, not the Silvia, nothing. This is the fastest credit grinding method in the game other than circuit experience and the online time trials. So if efficiency is what you're aiming for, this is the best build in the game. Again, if you do have an R33, a very similar build to this will also work. However, the R33 does have 5 gears, which means this very turbo laggy engine is going to have less RPMs to play with and less gears to play with, which doesn't really help on a track like Tokyo. But regardless, I really hope you guys enjoy this setup. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I did spend quite a bit of time doing research trying to find the fastest credit grind method. So of course, with that in mind, I would really appreciate if you guys left a like, comment, and also subscribe. I do genuinely have some of the best viewers and fans in the entire world watching my videos, showing support. And for that reason, I want you guys to leave in the comments what you guys want me to make in the future as far as videos go. I do have tons of videos planned, but of course, what I decide to prioritize will be based upon what you guys request. But beyond that, guys, I don't want to let the video drag on too long. I hope you guys have an amazing night. It's been your boy, Dude, and I'm out. Peace.